Hello, my dear students, and welcome to your favorite educational YouTube channel, Educator Prerna, or as you popularly know me as English वाली मैम. So आज के सेशन में हम क्या पढ़ने वाले हैं? From our main reader, that is Beehive, we are going to be reading chapter number 2, that is The Sound of Music. Alright, the chapter name is The Sound of Music. और ये जो चैप्टर है दिस इज डिवाइडेड इनटू टू पार्ट्स, राइट. फर्स्ट इज अ स्टोरी ऑफ अ लेडी नेम्ड एवलिन ग्लेन, alright, or Glenn, and the second is the story of very famous flute player, that is Shehnai player, sorry, that is Sir Bismillah Khan. Alright, so in today's episode what are we going to do? We are going to be reading the first part of this particular chapter, The Sound of Music. So we are going to be reading about Evelyn Glenn. Alright, a lot of you pronounce it as Evelyn Glennie. It's not Glennie, it's Evelyn Glenn. Alright, so to understand this chapter, so हम सबको पता है कि हम ये क्रैश कोर्स कर रहे हैं. So we are going to be discussing the key highlights of the chapter. So जब हमने चैप्टर पढ़ा था फन दे हैड, व्हाट डू वी डू, या जब हमने सप्लीमेंट्री रीडर से चैप्टर पढ़ा है द लॉस्ट चाइल्ड, वी हैव डिस्कस्ड अबाउट इम्पॉर्टेंट इंसिडेंट्स फ्रॉम द स्टोरी. सो वी व्हाट डू वी डू, हम स्टोरी को डिफरेंट पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करते हैं और फिर उसको अंडरस्टैंड करते हैं. ऑलराइट, एंड ऑफ कोर्स आप सबको पता है वीडियो को एंड तक ज़रूर देखना है, क्योंकि वीडियो के एंड में हम लोग जो कैरेक्टर है स्टोरी में उसके इम्पॉर्टेंट ट्रेट्स को समझेंगे, कैरेक्टर स्केच को समझेंगे, और उसी के साथ बाय द एंड ऑफ द वीडियो आप सबको पता चलेगा व्हाट आर द इम्पॉर्टेंट वैल्यूज दैट वी लर्न फ्रॉम द स्टोरी. ठीक है, सो वीडियो एंड तक हमने ज़रूर देखना है. सो ये जो स्टोरी है एवलिन ग्लेन की, दिस इज अबाउट अ गर्ल of female who was not deaf by birth. In fact, as she started growing, she had this loss of hearing. She developed deafness. But Evelyn was not ready to give up. In fact, she made a mark in the music industry. She became a percussionist. Who's a percussionist? कौन होता है? Who can play several instruments. Alright, so she started with xylophone, then piano, and then different instruments, even drums. So now she can play a lot of instruments. Okay, now so इस ये जो स्टोरी है एवलिन की, इसको अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए जो फर्स्ट पार्ट है स्टोरी का वो हम समझेंगे अर्ली लाइफ. ओके, सो अर्ली लाइफ की जहाँ हम बात करते हैं वहाँ पर हम समझेंगे हाउ एवलिन एंड हर पेरेंट्स रियलाइज दैट नाउ शी कुड नॉट हियर. सो वी आर ऑन पेज नंबर 17. ऑलराइट, so we are going to be reading from the second paragraph. So it says that Evelyn's loss of hearing had been gradual. Gradual मतलब टाइम के साथ, मतलब इवन एक चीज जो थी वो टाइम लिया उसने कुछ. Okay, it did not happen. So the opposite of gradual is sudden. Okay, her mother remembers noticing something was wrong with the 8-year-old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. They called her name, but जो Evelyn थी she did not respond. She did not reply. Okay, so Evelyn गई थी एक क्लास में, so she wanted to play so she had to play the piano, but when they called her name, Evelyn did not step forward. Natural सी बात है ना, कोई आपका नाम लेता है तो आप एकदम से पूछते हो हाँ जी बताओ, right? But Evelyn did not do that. She did not reply to her the call that was made to her. I suddenly realized she hadn't heard. Okay, so Evelyn mothers realized this. For quite a while, Evelyn managed to conceal मतलब एक चीज को छुपा के रखना, to hide something, her growing deafness from friends and teachers. But by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated and her headmistress urged her parents to take her to a doctor, to a specialist. And then it was discovered that she was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids and sent to the school for the deaf. Everything suddenly looked black, says Evelyn. So early life की जब हम बात करते हैं तो पहला sign कब मिला? When she was 8 in the piano class. Then by the time she turned 11, क्या हुआ उस टाइम तक? उस टाइम तक it was complete loss of hearing. Alright, so what इसका जो second part है, of this particular story. So Evelyn at the age of 11 she realized that she cannot hear throughout her life. So Evelyn का क्या attitude था? जब आप इसके बाद next paragraph पढ़ते हो, which is para 3 only. So Evelyn's attitude, वो क्या था? She did not give up. She was determined to live a normal life, to pursue her interest in music. So Evelyn had that never say never kind of attitude. All right, so she said that doesn't matter that I have that loss of hearing, I will still continue with my interest in music. In fact, I will turn it into my career. Now imagine someone who has this nerve damage and cannot hear at all. वो बंदा बोले मुझे तो म्यूजिक सीखना है और मुझे म्यूजिशियन बनना है. सो इट विल साउंड स्ट्रेंज टू ऑल ऑफ अस कि आप म्यूजिक कैसे सीखोगे जब आप सुन ही नहीं पाओगे. तो क्या हुआ? सो शी नोटिस्ड अ गर्ल प्लेइंग अ xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it, and most of the teachers discouraged her. But Evelyn के एक but the percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potential. So ये जो percussionist थे Ron Forbes, इन्होंने देखा that Evelyn has that zeal to learn music, and she also has that caliber to learn music. तो उन्होंने क्या किया? So he began by tuning two large drums to different notes. So and he says, don't listen through your ears. Try to sense them in some other way. So जब एवलिन को ये गाइडेंस दी गई कि म्यूजिक जो है वो कान से नहीं सुनना, उसको किसी और तरह से सेंस करने की कोशिश करो. So all of us might have heard that people who are visually impaired, visually specially abled, or who have this hearing disability, are specially abled with regard to hearing, or any other kind of way they are specially abled. So any other sense organ of their body functions more, right? So or functions in fact better than the others. Okay, so what Evelyn started doing, so she started feeling the sound of those drums, the music that was produced by those drums. She started feeling that, actually, not just hearing to the sound of drums, but she started feeling it, and she realized that the higher drum, so she said that I could feel the higher drum from the waist above and the lower one from the waist down. So drum के जो दो notes थे, higher and lower, so she said the higher I could feel in my upper body, and the lower one I could feel in the lower body, the portion under below the waist. And Forbes, who spotted Evelyn's potential, he repeated this exercise, and soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense, understand the word, she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. She could not hear, but she could sense different notes, musical notes in different parts of her body. Alright, so she was quite determined. नेक्स्ट पार्ट है कोर्स ऑफ लाइफ. अब एवलिन को ये तो क्लियर हो गया कि मुझे तो जी म्यूजिक ही सीखना है, and she was very fortunate to have a teacher like Ron Forbes. So what happened? So she toured the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra, and by the time she was 16 she had decided to make music her life. And then she auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music, and she also topped the University. At the end of her 3-year course, she had captured most of the top awards. Alright, and she scored the highest marks in the history of the academy. मतलब जब से academy खुली थी तब से लेकर आज तक, till the time Evelyn was studying here, no one had scored this much marks as Evelyn had. Alright, then ये जो कोर्स ऑफ लाइफ एवलिन का चला, इसी के साथ एवलिन हैड सम गोल्डन रूल ऑफ लाइफ. तो क्या था गोल्डन रूल? सो जो फिफ्थ पैराग्राफ है ऑन पेज नंबर 18, शी सेज शी वोंट एक्सेप्ट एनी हिंट ऑफ हीरोइक अचीवमेंट, and she said if you work hard and know where you are going, you will get there. So she's, she never considered herself like, oh wow, look at me, I am unable to hear but still I've achieved so many things. So she wasn't really proud of herself in a wrong sense. She just said that this is purely hard work, and this was one of the golden rules of her life, that if you work hard you will, and what your direction is. कई बार होता है हम मेहनत करे जा रहे बट हमारा जो गोल है वही क्लियर नहीं है. सो एवलिन was not just hard working, but also she was very clear about her goal in life. So she said that if you are hard working, you have a clear cut goal, then of course you will surely achieve it. Alright, then इसी के साथ हम बात करते हैं एवलिन्स लव फॉर म्यूजिक. Alright, so we come on page number 19. So she says, the seventh paragraph, she says, it pours in through every part of my body, because what did we just study on the previous page? That she could sense the music in different parts of her body. And she says it tingles in the skin, my cheekbones, and even my hair. And she says when she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. Alright. And it says on a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibrations pass through her bare feet and up her legs. So that was the amount of love for music. And then we also talk about her performances, her accolades, her achievements. We talk about, alright. And along with that, we also talk about her manner of work. So, what are we going to understand now? Her performance, her accolades, and her manner of work. Accolades referring to the achievements in terms of awards that you get. So, she delights, so now we are on page number 20. So, she delights her audience, and she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Solist of the Year award. Alright, along with that, she confesses that she is, so manner of work here, she is something of a workaholic. I just have to work, often harder than classical musicians, but the rewards are enormous. So she says that she's a workaholic. Who's a workaholic? Someone जो अपने काम में बहुत ज़्यादा kind of that person is just so much engrossed in their work कि उनको सिर्फ अपना काम दिखता है. They just want to do their work with complete focus. So she says that yes, I'm a workaholic, और मैं बाकी musician से ज़्यादा कई बारी मुझे मेहनत करनी पड़ती है, but उसका जो reward है, जो उस return में मुझे मिलता है, that is quite enormous. And then of course certain things that she does for the society is, so apart from, we are on paragraph 9, apart from regular concerts, she gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals. She also gives high priority to classes for young musicians. Anne Rushlin of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children says she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. And of course, she has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. She has given inspiration to those who are specially abled, and people they look to her and say, if she can do it, I can. Alright, so these are the major points of the particular chapter based on Evelyn Glenn. Alright, so अब हम बात करते हैं what are the character traits of Evelyn. Alright, so जब हम Evelyn के character traits की बात करते हैं, okay, so we're going to turn the board. So talking about Evelyn, the first character trait that we come to know is that Evelyn was a kind of girl who was very resilient. Alright? Resilient is a person who, despite facing some kind of illness, is ready to face it head on. Alright? Who doesn't say, oh, मेरे को तो ये बीमारी हो गई and you know how I'm going to survive, what is going to happen in my life. No, this person doesn't give up despite facing any kind of illness. तो जब हमने प्रीवियस चैप्टर भी पढ़ा था तो मैंने आपको ये बताया था कि जब भी आप कैरेक्टर स्केच आंसर करते हो उसमें आपको क्या ध्यान रखना है, आपको उस कैरेक्टर की क्वालिटी लिखनी है और उसी के साथ यू हैव टू कोट incidents from the story to justify the character sketch that you have listed. Okay, so इसमें अगर मैं बात करूं एवेलिन के character sketch के बारे में, जब हम कहते हैं resilient, so even after knowing that she could not hear throughout her life, she did not give up. तो जब आप पेज नंबर 18 पे आते हो, the third paragraph, जो second paragraph है उसकी continuation में, that it was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. They were advised that she should be fitting with hearing aids in a special school, but she was not ready to give up. Alright, and she was determined to pursue a normal life and pursue her interest in music. Alright, रेजिलियंट से ही जो नेक्स्ट कैरेक्टर स्केच हमारे पास आता है वो आता है डिटर्मिन्ड. ऑलराइट, सो जो एवलिन थी शी वाज अ डिटर्मिन्ड पर्सन, डिटर्मिन्ड गर्ल. वो हमें कैसे पता चलता है, दैट इवन आफ्टर यू नो नोइंग दैट her life is going to be very difficult, she still decided to not give up. ये बेसिकली आप एक समराइज्ड वे में इस कैरेक्टर स्केच को एक्सप्लेन करोगे. इसी के बाद जो नेक्स्ट कैरेक्टर स्केच आता है दैट इज दैट शी वाज अ गुड लर्नर. हाउ डू वी नो दैट शी वाज अ गुड लर्नर? जब उसको ये बताया गया by Ron Forbes that she should not try to hear the music. Anyways, that was an impossible task for that sweet little girl. So she was advised that she should sense the music. So she started doing that. So जो एक good learner होता है, आप उसको जैसे shape करते हो, जैसे समझाते हो, वो उस तरह से उस बात को grab कर लेता है. So that's exactly what happened with Evelyn. She started feeling the music as advised or as guided by her teacher Ron Forbes. Alright, इसके बाद जो next character sketch हमारे पास आता है, that she's a philanthropist. Okay, Evelyn is still alive. This you people must know. Okay, so she's a philanthropist. कौन होता है philanthropist? Philanthropist is a person who does a lot of humane work for the society. तो इसका example जब आप quote करोगे, so on page number 20, so it says that she, apart on para 9, apart from regular concerts, she gives free concerts in prisons and in hospitals. Okay, so we know from here that she wants to even contribute to the society. So money is not really her goal every time. She also wants people who are there in the prison, people who are there in the hospital. She wants to probably rejuvenate their life through music. All right, and there she's offering free concerts. Okay, so these are the main character traits, 4 main character traits of Evelyn. अब एक और इंटरेस्टिंग बात जिसके लिए मैं आपको बोल रही थी कि वीडियो को आपको एंड तक देखना बहुत ज़रूरी है. जब हम कैरेक्टर स्केच की बात करते हैं तो कई बार क्या होता है कि कैरेक्टर स्केच जब हम अंडरस्टैंड करते हैं उन्हीं कैरेक्टर स्केच के थ्रू हमें जो चैप्टर में इंपॉर्टेंट वैल्यूज हैं वो समझ आ जाती हैं. ऑलराइट, सो शी वाज रेजिलिएंट. सो इससे ये उसका कैरेक्टर ट्रेट है. इसी से हमें क्या वैल्यू समझ आती है अबाउट लाइफ, दैट वी शुड नेवर गिव अप. सो रेजिलिएंट और डिटरमिन्ड से हमें क्या वैल्यू समझ आती है, नेवर गिव अप. देन गुड लर्नर, इससे हमें क्या समझ आता है, क्या वैल्यू समझ आती है, ऑलवेज बी रेडी टू लर्न irrespective of your circumstances. सुना है ना, बहुत पुराने लोग क्या होते हैं, हम तो बेटा लैम्प पोस्ट के नीचे पढ़ाई करते थे. सो दोज पीपल वर रेडी टू seek, they were ready to learn new things, they were ready to take education despite not having the kind of infrastructure facilities that all of us have today. All right, और इसी के साथ philanthropist, so इससे हमें क्या वैल्यू मिलती है, to contribute towards the society. All right, so that's it from this particular chapter. We will meet in the next session now. Thank you so much, and do like, share and subscribe to Educator Prerna. Thank you so much.